Mountaineer Nation, let's ride. Mountaineer Nation, let's ride. Mountaineer Nation, let's ride.
You know, my quarterback, and you mentioned him. I mean, this dude's a freak.
Yeah.
You know, and people talk about him like he's some slapdick from East Aboga, right. You know, community college. And this guy can play the game at the highest level.
Are you sure about that, Dabo? Whoa. Hold on, real quick. I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at this zip. Take a look at the velocity. Take a look at the touch on this man's balls. Whoa. Hold on, pause. I did not mean it to... Oh, God, I'm just going to have to leave that in there. I did not mean it to come off that way. Oh, man. Can we just act like that didn't happen? And I guess that's what I get for trying to be serious in a video. Okay, let me lock back in. On a serious note, really look at the touch he has. This doesn't look like your average high school quarterback, and for that reason, this is why he is now the new #1 quarterback in the entire country. Yes, that's right, you heard me correctly. Not Arch Manning, but this guy. And let me make this very clear, this isn't my opinion. I'm gonna show you right here. He is, a matter of fact, ranked ahead of Arch Manning. He's not my personal favorite quarterback in the class. Most of y'all know I like the Nico Imaleva kid who's committed to Tennessee, and a lot of other recruiters, they don't even have him inside the top 20. I don't know why Nico doesn't get the respect that I feel like he deserves. He's 6'6", he can sling the ball. I love everything about his game. With that being said, this kid we're going to talk about in today's video, the new #1 quarterback, he comes in at roughly 6'3", 185 pounds, and yeah, it's hard to knock on his game, man. He's just about as good as anyone in the class. His mechanics when it comes to throwing the ball, when it comes to quick, short passes and long passes, it's some of the best you'll ever see. Make no mistakes about it, there's a reason he is the new #1 quarterback, and we're going to talk all about that in today's video. We also got another minor topic here and there to talk about. As always, we're on the road to 300K, so if you like college football content videos, go down there, hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me, and it helps out the channel. Alright, man, shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, I want to start off with this. So it's being rumored and it's going around that Vince Young has stated, quote unquote, he's hearing that Arch Manning will redshirt when he arrives at Texas. I think that is total bullcrap, and it's nothing more than Vince Young running his mouth and trying to act like he's an inside source. Because if there's one thing we know with Arch Manning and that family, they're not out there and they don't tell people what's going on with their life. And I'm not saying that won't happen. What I am saying is there's no way that he's even told anybody that right now. Arch Manning still has 1 year left of high school football, so even if he was going to redshirt, why would he say that randomly out of the blue, and why in the heck would anyone close to Vince Young know this? I just want to get that out there first. I think that is one of the stupidest rumors going on right now, and I would not believe that whatsoever. Anyways, moving on to the main topic, the main encore, the main reason you clicked onto the video, we got no other than Malachi Nelson, aka the new #1 quarterback in the country. I don't want to drag this out and make this a long video. I'm going to try to keep it relatively short and simple. I'm going to show you the cold hard facts right here, and we did talk about this in a video we made about 2 or 3 days ago. At #1, you got Malachi, #2, you got Arch, and #3, you got Dante Moore. All three of these guys, you can see right here, they're quarterbacks, and they are pocket passers, and they're also 6'3". They're identical body builds. So there's nothing to say that, oh, this player has the advantage. No, when it's all said and done, it comes down to who is the better quarterback. They're all pocket passers, they're all 6'3", and they're all around about 190, 200 pounds. I will say my humble opinion out of all three of these guys, Arch, Dante, and Malachi Nelson, I would say Malachi's #1, and I don't think it's even that close. I think this Malachi Nelson kid, he is simply that good. I'm going to show you his highlights right here. Do I even have to explain or elaborate on it? I don't just love the zip and velocity he puts on his balls, I love the touch. When it comes to the medium passes or the long and deep ones, he puts enough air under it. You're going to see in these highlights right here, he knows when to put the zip on it, but he knows when to lay off. And it's hard to describe this. If you're a winner, you know what I'm talking about. He's got that uncanny ability of he can do whatever it takes, whenever it takes. And ironically enough, I kind of like this comparison. Although he is slightly taller, he reminds me a lot of Bryce Young at Alabama. Both of these guys are from California, and they got that California West Coast play style. Although he is labeled as a pocket passer and he is a true and efficient passer, he can scramble just like Bryce Young when he needs to. However, the difference in Malachi when he scrambles, similar to Bryce Young once again, when he is outside the pocket, he's not looking to run, he's looking to pass. And that is what separates him from everybody else in his class. I think the best way to describe him, and I know I said it over 5 times by now, but he's just a slightly taller version of Bryce Young. Ladies and gentlemen, here's something interesting though that nobody's even talking about, and I think it's something to keep your eyes on. I don't want to overhype this because I don't think it's something major, but like I said, just keep your eyes on it. This young man, Malachi Nelson, for those of you that don't know, he's been committed to Lincoln Riley ever since he was at Oklahoma, and when Lincoln left to go to USC, he also switched his commitment. So right now, at this current moment in time, Malachi Nelson is committed to go to USC. However, it's been announced, I think it was actually announced late last night as to when you're seeing this video, Malachi Nelson, guess where he's going to visit soon? Texas A&M. This weekend, he's going to be visiting Texas A&M. Do I think he's going to switch and go to A&M? Absolutely not, but you never know. Just like this tweet says right here, Malachi Nelson visits Gig'em intrigues me. People say it's just for fun. The Bahamas is for fun. College Station is a business trip. I see where all these people are coming from, where they're trying to hype this up and say maybe there's a chance and possibility he goes there, but I don't think there's a chance whatsoever. This man's full on committed to Lincoln Riley, but I did find that interesting how everybody's talking about that today. Everybody freaking out about this. Calm down. This is normal protocol. All these players, even when they're committed, they visit different schools. It's all about the experience, but getting back on topic with his game, I think this kid, he is already way better than Arch Manning, and it's not even close. That's not to say that Arch Manning isn't a great quarterback prospect, because he is, but it just goes to show you how good this kid is. I think he's going to be special. He's a great passer. He's a good athlete. He can make all the plays, everything you want to see. I have a question though. Let me know in the comment section. Who is your #1 quarterback? A lot of people still like Arch Manning, and I don't have a problem with that. I just personally don't think he's #1. Do you like Malachi Nelson? What about this Dante Moore kid at #3? I haven't heard anybody talk about him. I haven't heard anything about him, but he's got to be pretty solid. He's #3 in the country, right? You also got the Alabama commit at #13, Eli Holston, and a lot of people are high on him. And I've seen a lot of Alabama fans talk so highly of this kid, and they're excited to get him, and I understand why. Let me read you off this quote that Eli said, and let me remind you, this is the quarterback going to Alabama. This was referring to the Elite 11. I'm not out there to make friends. I'm out there to compete, step on their necks, and make sure I win the Elite 11 MVP, show the country what I can do. If that doesn't scream Nick Saban and Alabama mindset, I don't know what does. Alabama fans are going to love this guy. I think Tennessee fans are going to love Nico. Texas fans are going to love Arch Manning, and USC fans are going to love Malachi Nelson. I know we've had a ton of great high school quarterback classes in the past, but I think this has got to be up there with the best of them. I can't wait for college football. It is right around the corner. It's sneaking up so fast. I respect Arch Manning. It's more the fact we don't know how good he is because #1, his competition he plays against is terrible, and #2, we don't know if it's hype or if he can actually go out there and play. I'll tell you this though, you cannot, and let me emphasize this, you cannot go wrong with having Malachi Nelson at #1. You simply can't. He passes the eye test, he checks off all the intangibles, everything you want to see in the #1 quarterback. I am very curious. Let me know your thoughts on everything we talked about down below. You think maybe he could possibly decommit from USC? Drop the comments down below. But alright, you know the drill. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I just want to be honest. Your boy Matt's got bills coming up, man. So I gotta get this video to 8 minutes. Alright, there we go.